Oh my gosh, this order is heavy. I wonder what's in here. Let's see, all of these bins are filled with ribeye steaks, and then this bin only has some corn and potatoes. Ribeyes are my favorite. I wonder what kind of event they're having for this amount of steak. I don't know, but let's get it to them. All right, closing the trunk. You have a good day, ma'am. I just picked up an order 30 minutes ago and I'm missing all of my meat. I want a refund. All right, ma'am, I pulled your order up and it is saying dispensed, and because it's about $500 of ribeye steaks, I will have to get my supervisor for this. You need to hurry up because I have a barbecue to get ready for and I don't have time for this. Thank you for your patience, ma'am. I've been filled in on the situation. I just need to confirm that you did not receive any of your steaks and you only received about $30 worth of sides. Yep, that's what happened. Now give me my refund. All right, ma'am, because it is showing that you did receive your order, I do need to go in the back and speak with my dispensers and verify that none of your bins are still back there. You need to figure it out because the review that I'm going to be leaving you is getting worse with every minute that I have to wait. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, do you remember this order? Oh yeah, how could we forget? We loaded 4 bins of steaks into her trunk. Yeah, it's not something that you see every day. Ma'am, did you maybe stop somewhere on your way home where someone could have had access to your trunk? Because I spoke to the dispensers and they distinctly remember loading 4 bins of ribeye steaks into your trunk and watching you drive away. Don't even try that. I paid for my items, I didn't receive them, so you're going to give me a refund. Figure it out. All right, ma'am, if you want to wait in your vehicle for 5 to 10 minutes, I will have to have loss prevention pull the video feed to verify that you did not receive your items to issue that refund. If you don't want to wait, once they verify that you did not receive your items, your refund will post within the hour. Absolutely not. Give me my refund. Unfortunately, ma'am, give me my refund. I do have to. Give me my refund. So give me my refund. As I said, I'm going to verify with loss prevention. You have a good day, ma'am. Wow, would you look at that? There's 4 bins of ribeye steaks being loaded into her vehicle and her driving away. I'm shocked because we don't see this attempted hustle multiple times a week. Well, guys, she's never gonna leave me because baby number 3's on the way. And I quote, she might not love me, she might not want me, but she needs me. And love is based off of needs, so she's not going anywhere. If you don't know my story, I'm a 60-year-old passport bro, and I purchased my property. I married my Filipino wife that's 23, and I'm 60 about 2 years ago. And recently, because of my own actions, she said that she wanted to separate from me. Me, with all of the money. And because I've successfully isolated her from her friends and her family the past couple of years, the only thing that she has left is TikTok. So I came to TikTok to create a smear campaign against her. I made multiple videos where I imply that she's a gold digger and she's trying to get her green card, even though I don't have any gold. And I keep bringing up this Orlando trip, but as you guys are aware, you can't let prisoners get a taste of freedom, so her and the kids had to come with me. And allegedly, my ex-wife paid for the Airbnb and the tickets, so all I paid for was the flight. She had the nerve to not get on her knees and thank me for my kindness. Can you believe that? And I want to set the record straight. When we got back from Orlando, I flew her parents out to come and see her. After 2 years, I allowed her to see her parents, and she was ungrateful for it. Because as you're aware, Filipinos love their dads and their moms. So she thought that she could, put her parents above me? Her ruler? No, I don't think so. So I threw a grown geriatric man-baby tantrum and I locked myself away in my man cave on Christmas. And they continued business as usual. My temper tantrum didn't work this time. So I made a video where I admit that I was jealous of it. So I did disrespect her father and allegedly it got physical. But ignore all of that because at the end of the day, I'm the victim here. Me, I. And don't forget, she's the bad guy. So I'm going to keep pumping out these videos because I'm a predator that went after someone who I thought was vulnerable that I now think doesn't have any options. I think I've won. Just this return. And it better go back on the card that I paid with. Okay, that's no problem. I'll just need the receipt. Hey, Gina. No, I can talk. I'm just at checkout. Excuse me, ma'am. I will need your receipt if you want it to go back to your original form of payment. Yeah, I want it back on my card, just like I already told you. Yes, ma'am, I understand that, but unless you have your receipt, it will be store credit. Gina, hold on a second. This cashier's being a dumbass, and apparently I have to walk her through how to do her job. Excuse you? Yeah, she's standing right here. She's making this real ugly scrunched up face. I would stop making that face if I were you because you look hideous. Now she's just standing here with a goofy expression on her face, thinking that it's gonna intimidate me or something. No, I canceled the transaction. I'm just waiting for you to leave. Gina, I'm gonna have to call you back. That dumb cashier bitch suddenly thinks that she has a backbone. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna humble her. I'll call you right back. Okay, bye. Ma'am, I have the right to refuse service to anybody. Have yourself a great day. I don't fucking think so. Get me your manager. I've already refused service, so your business is done here. Have yourself a great day. Excuse me, do you work here? Yes, you. Get me your manager. No, don't look at her. Get me your manager right now. Thank you so much for waiting. How may I help you? I've been trying to do a simple return for the past 10 minutes, and apparently asking to have it on the original form of payment is too much for your cashier to understand. Who are you hiring nowadays? This whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's just a simple return. No, that is not. I am so sorry about that, ma'am. Do you have your receipt? Of course. It's right here. Beep boop, it's back on the original payment, ma'am. You have yourself a great day. You really need to work on who you're hiring because none of this should have happened. But it keeps happening because all you do is hire fucking idiots. You aren't gonna call me another name or I'll quit this job right now. No. And you're gonna do what? Assault a customer? Okay. And that's what I thought. It's what she thought, guys. It's what she thought, guys. Yup, because you're not insulting me again, are you? You're so funny. There's a certain level of professionalism that we're expected to maintain. My office. If you try to write me up because you refuse to do your job and create a safe working environment for your employees, I'll quit on the spot. Why does it always have to be done by the book or you're gonna quit? Because you make 3 times what we make. So for you, the abuse is worth your salary. For us, it's not. No, that's not why. A little abuse from customers is just part of the job. No, it's not part of the job because if it was, accepts verbal and physical abuse from customers would be in the job listing when we apply, but it isn't. Instead, it's an excuse that crappy managers use to justify not doing their job. You know what? I don't have time for this. Go take your lunch. I'll see you in 30. Hi, how are you? All of my items are going to be discounted. I'm letting you know right now, I'm not going to be doing this little back and forth with you. Now, let me see your items. I'll see if they qualify for a discount. You can go ahead and lose that little attitude, honey. Here's my first item. See these grooves? It's completely ruined. This is the design. I'm not giving a discount for that. Nope, give me your manager. I warned you I wasn't doing it back and forth with you. Hi, how may I help you, ma'am? Your employee is extremely rude and won't stop arguing with me. All I did was ask very nicely for a discount on a damaged item. I do apologize for her behavior. Are you serious? Unfortunately, ma'am, this is the design. It's supposed to mimic grass. I cannot give you a discount for this. Unacceptable. After the way I was just treated, get me another manager. Absolutely, ma'am. Are you serious? You're allowing her to shop managers? Hi, how can I help you? I hope you can help me because it seems that you don't have anyone in your staff that's competent. You know how often I shop at this chain of stores? I've never been treated this way. Absolutely ridiculous. Some of the worst customer service that I've ever experienced. I will be calling corporate after this. I asked for a discount in a completely damaged item, and this is how I'm treated? Oh my God, ma'am, I'm so sorry that you went through that. I really apologize for their behaviors. Oh, we can get this discounted for you. Absolutely. No, it doesn't matter if it's not damaged. 20% easily. Every single thing in your cart too. Absolutely. We take customer service very seriously here. That's what I thought. Someone who finally has customer service. And what was your name? I'm Tina, and I'll definitely be speaking to my employees about this. Hi, how may I help you? I don't have time for incompetence today. Is Tina working? For safety reasons, we're not allowed to give employees schedules to customers, but if you'd like a manager, I'll gladly get one for you. Shut up. Get me Tina. I need a manager to the front immediately. Hi, how may I help you? Where's Tina? She's not here today. How can I help you? All of my items needed discounting, and I know you can do 20% because Tina does 20%. So don't tell me that you can't do it because I know you can. You just choose not to. I need to go home early. I have to go home early. Hey, will you come in early for your shift so that way I can leave early today? Thanks, bye. Gotta leave early again. Hey, can you come in early? Yeah, I need to leave early. Thanks. Hey, Pick Mia, you've left early every day you've worked this week. Is something going on? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. Technically, it doesn't count against you if you leave early, and I had dates to go on, so... Hey, I really don't want to start anything, but it's starting to get really unfair. Have you noticed that Pick Mia is doing only 1 stocking cart to every 10 stocking carts that we're completing on a truck day? I should have warned you about this one. So normally what you're going to see from Pick Mia, because she did get demoted from sales floor and she does not want to be here, she's going to spend a majority of her time up in that front providing assistance because ultimately that's where she wants to be back at. If it is not the candles and the kids aisle, she will not complete any other section unless specifically instructed to her by the general manager, and even then she is going to delegate that to the part-time employees to do it for her. On a truck day, you're only going to see 1, maybe 2 merchandising carts that she stocks, and again, they're only going to be in those 2 sections that I spoke about earlier. She is then going to call out of work the following day to ensure that all of those merchandising carts that she left now become our responsibility to complete. What? And the managers know about this. Oh yeah, why do you think I have a quarter of her section, the main one that customers see when they come inside the store? I'm sorry, their solution was to increase the workload of another employee 25% with no additional pay instead of addressing the employee that refuses to work? Oh yeah, have you ever heard her complaining about having to be one of the only full-timers that do closing shift? There's a reason for that. All of the work gets done during the day and she refuses to work, and at nighttime you just need a body to stand there, so that's why she's on night shift. The general manager knows about this and refuses to address this problem. Oh yeah, the general manager knows all about it. I do recommend you going to speak to her though, just so that it shows that yet again, another employee has come forward stating there's an issue in the store that the general manager refuses to address.